I haven't done a DJ set in the rain for a long time. Never DJ with that much rain on the decks. You ain't gonna stop Hype Fam with rain. Who does this? Hype Fam. Sydney. I was working on tunes with Diplo for Major Lazer stuff. He basically just sent me a load of vocals and I made this.
James
Is this the right way around? Seems like it. Yo.
I'm not wearing a mic. Hang on, why are you holding the camera upside down?
I'm not.
Whoa, why are you holding the camera? What the fuck, man? Welcome.
Welcome
to Australia.
Good night, mate.
I'm late as fuck. I'm just getting this set ready for this fucking festival. Oh, quickly. We're here in Melbourne. We arrived 2 days ago late at night after being on a flight for 23 hours. Yeah, you heard me correctly. 23 hours. That's how long we were flying for. This mic's really awkward today. It's good now, it's good. Wallace slept for 16 hours when we arrived. 16. Round of applause for Wallace.
The longest sleep in the land.
We've got Tita Lau with us.
Good night, mate.
Sorry.
We've got Rashawn K with us, and we got picked up 8 minutes ago to leave for the festival. So let's fucking go. Transition. Something no one told me. Is we're basically in the UK here. Like, Australia is really similar to the UK, like really similar, but this place here, bro. You ever been to a seaside town in the UK? Feels like that's where we are right now. So this is the biggest, apparently this is the biggest festival in Australia. It's called Listen Out, and they go to like every city. And we're basically on like a tour doing all of these Listen Out festivals for the next week and a half or 2 weeks. So this is the first one today in Melbourne, and we're doing like.
Tita.
Hey James.
Hey James.
It's me.
Adam, nice.
So yeah, I'm just trying to get some coffee. This is so weird. Look at this, right? That's what time it is in London right now. It's 5 a.m. and my body feels like it's 5 a.m. So, but it's actually 2 p.m. So we just need coffee and jump around and all of that shit.
Literally, we just go into the green room for like 5 minutes and go zip out.
Cool. I just need some coffee, man.
Yeah.
Just need to like feel like it's not 5 a.m. How do you feel?
I'm alright. Bro, you know me and my time zones, bro.
You know what?
You know me and my time zones. I fit into the time zones, bro.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
What would you like?
I've got a coffee. I've got a coffee. I've got a coffee. Apparently we're going to the stage in like 1 minute. Look how big the dressing room is. It's huge. It's enormous. I've never seen such a big dressing room. I don't know where to look. Yeah. Whoa! You're gonna baffle the viewers with how big it is. Feeling a bit alive. Australians are really good at coffee, and like I really like coffee.
04.
And I know every country thinks they're the best at coffee, but I'd like to say I think Australians are really good at coffee. Little thing to tell you, right, that I haven't discussed. I'm trying out new visuals for the first time at the show today. I don't really have to do anything. It's up to the festival's VJ as to how they mix and present the visuals. But basically they've got all the files that we've been creating with this animations guy who's amazing. And for the first time, we're going to be seeing some of those visuals in action on the stage today. Now it's a daytime set where I'm on pretty early. So it's probably not going to be that mind-blowing because obviously the screens have to play alongside the sunlight coming in. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it looks for the first time. So, Rash, what are you saying?
Let's go.
Let's go!
I'm gonna grab one of these. Should we go?
Here we fucking go. I got new shit ready for the set today. There's a couple of new bits that I'm gonna nudge you when they're coming. Basically, because we're doing how many shows, like 4 or 5 shows with the same festival, I feel like I'm gonna get the opportunity to change, like progressively add things to the set throughout each one. I spent about 2 hours on my laptop this morning just like putting new things into the set and then changing the way I'm playing things that I'm already playing. So yeah, we'll see how they go down today. Adapt, change it up for tomorrow. Like, it's interesting because I haven't been to Australia in 3 years. Like, I might play all these fucking tunes today and everyone's like, the fuck are you playing, mate? You know, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to it, man. It's played a 60-minute set as well, which is, it sounds strange, but a 60-minute set feels quite alien to me at the moment. Just coming off the back of all the shows we were doing over the past few weeks, and they're all like 2 hours plus. Well, not all of them, but 90 minutes, 2 hours, and up to like 3 hours in some of them. So, yeah. The other thing I'd like to say as well, it's the lineup's quite cool on the stage today. Oh, the other thing I'd like to say, right? Sorry, you're gonna have to edit this because it's a fucking mess. I had breakfast with Chris Lake today. That's my producer, one of my producer heroes. That was fucking cool. He's really cool. Cool. So yeah, I just like coffee. Welcome to Moving Differently.
Thanks. Woo! That's slippy, isn't it?
left her in
It's a
the back.
slippy affair.
Big in the States, not really big here. It's massive too, like, I don't know.
Here we fucking go.
Oh!
It was fucking surreal, bro. It's weird. What? It was so weird. What was? I walked on. Shot, best tour manager.
Like a whole crowd.
Yeah. I was so scared, bro. Like, what? And everyone was like, they know you.
But so much of
Who does this?
It's the most
Hype
weirdest
fam.
thing ever. Extendos on stage, already plugged in. Boom. I just gotta say one thing. It is raining outside, so we've moved the decks back. So I know it's gonna feel like you're proper far back, but it's raining.
Wow, it is raining.
Intro's
Proper
on.
raining.
Yeah, well, it's like mini rain, but a lot of it, you know, like showery rain.
Extendos on the stage. Yeah. Right, let's do this, guys.
Woo! No rain can stop the hype.
Intro's
Shit, it's proper raining. Yeah.
Basically, what's happening is obviously it started raining, so now it's wet the deck. So they're going to try to clear the deck. Huh?
Not my deck.
Yeah.
On with it.
You cool, yeah?
Yeah. Give me a towel up there, Rush. As long as we got a towel, it's cool. Not my decks. Huh? They're not my decks. Let's fucking go. I haven't done a DJ set in the rain for a long time. When did we last do a set in the rain? Fucking no, man. I didn't expect it to be here. I thought we were coming to the summer. I thought we were coming to the sunshine. Bro, is Australia just a lie? Is that like, do you know what they say? Bro, do you know what they say about it? Do you know what British people say about Australia? They're like, yeah, it's like the UK but hot. Sorry? Is it? Is it? This is Leon, by the way. He's the guy in charge of like making the shows happen here in Australia. He's not in charge of the weather, unfortunately.
I wish I was.
Here we go. Here we go. They've all seen me. I don't know why I'm hiding. They're all pointing the phones at me already.
James Hyde, James Hyde, James Hyde, James Hyde, James Hyde, James Hyde.
It's fucking wet, but we don't give a fuck. Let's go!
Can't correct it. I took a little, so affected. I feel a little disconnected. I feel a little disconnected. Disconnected, 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 disconnected. I feel a little.
Is he taking the piss? Why's that guy covered in paint?
You're a bit close to me, Wallace.
How can you find away?
We're gonna do partial debrief here in this van. Someone's not got their seatbelt on. Is that you, Wallace?
That'll be me.
Wallace, man, this guy he's so reckless, man.
Sorry.
Busy filming.
He's never.
Okay, alright, I didn't see it. Trying to see anyone else I can stitch up.
Bro, it's you.
Mine on.
It's not me anymore. System.
Nice. What, you just lifting yourself up? Oh my god. Yeah, partial debrief. So that was the most rain I've ever played through. No, I've played through more rain, but the rain was actually on the decks. Yeah, I've never DJed with that much rain on the decks. It was like, what, you try do. Oh yeah, Tita's DJ'd with that much rain on the decks. I haven't. Trying to do like spin backs and shit, and just nothing happens. They don't work. They don't do what they're supposed to do. It's weird, bro. Yeah. Like me doing a spin back and nothing happening. Yeah. And then me just getting fed up with it. And at one point, the effects on the mixer just completely stopped working. To be honest with you, I'm amazed that the decks didn't just do anything more weird. I feel like the next guy's probably going to have a harder time with the decks than I did, because it takes the water a little while to sink through, you know, but they were soaked. I had a little towel and I was drying them when I wasn't using them and stuff. Yeah, it was, but you know what, I really enjoyed it. The crowd were there. They were really there. Like, there was a lot of them there, despite the fact that it was raining and the fact that it's like 2 PM. I don't know, man. Yeah, Hype Fam Melbourne undefeated. Honestly, man, the odds were stacked against the Hype Fam, but like, there's a reason we say undefeated, because well, you're not gonna stop me with some fucking rain. You ain't gonna stop Hype Fam with rain. We're gonna go get some food back in this artist area now, and we'll carry on the debrief when we get back to the hotel. So, mini transition. Debrief.
Which note were you doing?
I'm just debriefing.
Just a debrief. So weird right now. It's 5:30 PM. I feel so tired. How are you feeling?
Alright.
Oh, shut up, man. This fucking guy, man. This guy. Because you didn't have to do anything, bro.
Mate.
I'm joking. I don't know what he did. Rashawn thing.
All the time.
So yeah, now we're out at the car. How do we feel the show went? I think it was fucking sick.
I really enjoyed
really
it.
Good. I love a bit of adversity. I love a challenge, bro. And when it starts raining, as my set starts, like bad rain as well, like British rain, you know. We're not talking like no, not like a little dribble rain. No. We're talking big boy British rain, South London rain. That's what we're talking about.
No.
Up north rain.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Look at my hair. That's
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and Hype Fam was so undefeated. I've been watching videos back on my phone. It looked busy as hell. Like, it looked mad busy. And then after the set, everyone just left.
Yeah, people running over.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Played some new shit. Was really good. We
the new bits.
yeah,
I really did.
we got to see new visuals for the first time, which was really interesting, because then we can give like real feedback on what we want to change and what we want to do more of, what we want to see less of, you know. Because up to now, I've just seen them on a computer screen. You know what I mean? So when you see it really on stage, and you get a better idea of what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
What do you think about the show?
I really enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the atmosphere. I enjoyed the way the fans interacted with you. Like, at one point, it was funny because when you were doing a transition, they were all like this, and then
Bro,
yeah.
do you know
the
what?
vibe was mad.
Sorry, I totally cut you off. Do you know what I love about Australia? The people are like Brits, but like more fun. It's like, oh, you like British people, but fun. Like seriously though, it's like, because you experience the culture a little bit through the crowd.
Yeah.
And I said to Wallace when we came off, I feel like I just played a show in the UK. And he's like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, I don't really know, but it didn't feel like a US show, and it didn't feel like a show in another country. Like, so yeah, I really enjoyed it.
No, they really connected, and they were really understanding. Do you know what, another thing I saw? They were very respectful as well.
You think?
Yeah, very respectful. You know, for me, like, everything happens in the background in terms of tech-wise, literally on point.
Yeah.
In terms of if I needed something done, as soon as they realised that James's mixer wasn't working, they were already set. I didn't have to say nothing. I went to the back to tell them what happened with the mixer. The mixer's in the woman's hand straight away, and I was like, loved that. So technically, brilliant show. Brilliant.
Yeah, amaze. Dita?
I had first Hype Fam crowd experience today. I went into the crowd. So I'm like undercover today, and
You're not really that undercover, are you? Your
Well-
hair's sticking out the sides.
well, it got progressively bigger as well because of the shower rain. But yeah, I was in there vibesing with everyone, and literally, Hype Fam are undefeated. Like there was this guy next to me
Confirmed.
singing one of the transitions, and I was like, oh my God, I love you. But obviously I didn't want to give myself away. So I just stood there and filmed him. And yeah, the atmosphere from the crowd, because always like I'm always on stage or backstage or whatever. So it was a completely unique experience for me to be like amongst everybody, and
Sick.
it was amazing. Like it was so good. And then someone stepped on my shoe and I was like, I'm out. Went back
They
on
look like they've survived really well, you know.
Yeah, I did give them a rub.
Yeah, they really do look like they've done well.
But yeah, it was amazing. The show was wicked. And you have really amazing, loyal Hype Fam in the crowd.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, if you were at the show today,
I love you.
in the rain,
And I was with you.
you are fucking great. And Tita Lau was next to you.
But you didn't know.
So yeah, what are you gonna do now, you reckon?
What, right now?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I've got work to do. I've got work to do.
It's tough, bro, because at this time, right, it's 8:35 a.m. in the UK, so like it's a prime time to like catch up with UK stuff.
Yeah.
Like talk to my manager, do social media, stuff like that. But I am also really fucking tired. But also it's 5:30 p.m. here. Oh my God, this is so jarring.
Actually, you can't go sleep yet.
That's what I'm thinking.
You can't,
Why?
because we've got stuff to do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wallace, what are you gonna do? Sorry, I'm just letting me talk into the microphone.
I don't know.
Right, don't need to shout, mate. Don't need to shout. It's a microphone.
I got work to do. I'm gonna get a start on this episode of Moving now, as we have time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
That's so unlike you. For the record, Wallace always gets things done on time, but he always does it like 3 hours before the time.
fact. Yeah, I think that's it.
He also hasn't been to sleep since yesterday.
Yeah, that's also true.
But don't worry, because yesterday he slept for 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
All right, cool. End of debrief.
Yeah. You're going to do a Henry transition?
Or something like that, yeah. I wish I could turn the Hoover on, but I don't think it's plugged in.
Make a sound effect for it.
Transition. Alright, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What time did you wake up, Tita Lau?
I got woken up this morning at 8.
Oh, well, I
7?
woke up at 5 a.m.
Oh.
Or 5:30, was it? Early anyway. And I only went to bed at 2.
And he then decided that
nice.
I should be awake also. I was having a lovely sleep.
Yeah, this fucking jet lag shit, man. It's annoying. I'm definitely gonna have to go back to bed this afternoon because we're doing a set tonight at a club called Marquee in Sydney. It's gonna be an interesting one because it's gonna be 100% Hype Fam there. I have seen so many. Like, I did a post on Instagram yesterday after the show. I was like, "Yo, first show in Melbourne." Posted a video, really sick, yeah. And like, in the comments, there's so many people saying, "See you tomorrow in Sydney. See you tomorrow in Sydney." Like, it's gonna be proper wild tonight. Like, I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe like one of the wildest Hype Fam shows ever. We're just waiting for our driver now to go to the airport. We're going to the airport kind of early, but basically this festival that we're on, the whole festival gets toured to every different city. So like with this whole lineup from yesterday, like myself, Medusa, Chris Lake. Who else? Who else do we know off that lineup?
Brucey. Who else was in that? We didn't know it.
All right. Yeah, like some rappers and stuff. That we're all doing the same festivals on the same days. So, like, I've just had breakfast now with Medusa and Disclosure. They were there as well. So yeah, they're all going to be going to the airport, getting like the same flight as us or a similar flight to us, similar time flight to us, all to Sydney all together. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm interested to see what the airport lounge is saying today. See what kind of, we you know, never know. We might make like the next big tune in the airport. Get Rashawn on vocals, talking the hardest. Get Tita Lau on.
Finding Medusa again. They're going to think that I'm following them everywhere. Literally, every place they go, I'm going to be, and they're going to be like, "Are you actually stalking us now?"
It looks like you're trying to hide us.
Yeah, I'm undercover.
Yeah.
right
The way
now.
you're dressed is like you're like a Medusa spy. Yeah, I like that. We'll show you a bit of the sights of Melbourne on our way out to the airport today. It's really we only saw it in the dark when we arrived, but we drove down like the motorways, the highways and stuff on the way here, and it looks just like the UK. It's crazy. It really is crazy as a British person when you come to Australia, when you see how British it is. But it's kind of like they've borrowed bits of many cultures. It's like they've got like the best of everything here. It's like, oh, we'll drive on the correct hand side, like the Brits. Write that down. But then we'll call the ground floor first floor, like the Americans. I like that. It makes sense because in the UK it's like ground 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think it should be that. I think that's illogical. Then they use the metric measurements for like liquids and weights and speeds and stuff. Yep, logical.
One thing they got wrong, the plugs.
The plugs, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
The plugs are terrible. Sorry, Australia, we really like you.
So bad.
For all these reasons, the plugs are not it.
I'm out.
They are not it. They're worse than American plugs. They literally are. And American plugs are dangerous at best.
It's like an
Australian
American
ones,
plug, but
they just
flat.
don't stay in the fucking wall.
No, and every time you put it in the water, it goes.
Really,
and
yeah.
you think you've electrocuted yourself.
Honestly, best plugs in the world, UK.
Agreed.
Facts. What do you think?
I feel like the Australian one locks in better than the American one.
No, you're capping.
Only if it's got the third pin.
Yeah, my one doesn't have the third pin.
I've only got 2 pin.
Only got 2 pins. The thing with the UK plug, right? The UK plug doesn't work without the third pin, so therefore it always
The
needs it,
earthing
so it's
pin.
always locked into the wall. Best plug in the world. European ones are second, but they're not as good as UK. So I know that that's why you came to this video today, to find out what the best plug in the world is, and now you know that. Let's
I'm
get
the
on with
plug.
moving differently. Let's stick a mic on Rashan and we can get him to talk about the
Rashan's the plug.
schedule for the rest of the day.
Rashan's the plug.
I like that one. Schedule for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie, I sort of lied to these guys.
What time is our actual driver?
9:30.
9:30. He told us it was 9.
I told them it was 9, yeah? Because
I was
they were
awake at 5 a.m.
Why
Why
would
would
they
you-
were 15 minutes late.
That's a lie. You were 15 minutes late.
You was 15 minutes late yesterday.
When?
When I told you the driver, I told them the right time that we were getting picked up at 1:15. We got downstairs at 1:32.
We'll be on time to the festival.
No, because we had stuff to do in between. So, yes.
Will you try sharing a room with her and see if you're on time?
Has a name.
Tita late.
So, yes.
So arrived.
We're getting, we're getting picked up at 9:30, making our way to the airport, as James said, because the festival is like a moving festival. Everyone has to get on a flight.
It's like we're part of the circus right now, I think.
Yeah, that's good way to say
Yeah.
it, yeah.
You know, when they put like all the entertainers in like the truck and then drive them down the road so that,
Yeah, literally.
that's us.
That's what it is. We're going to go to Sydney. He's going to go to sleep. And me and Wallace are going to do sound check, but it's a bit of a different kind of sound check because we're going to go test the new visuals that we got in a nightclub. It's going to be kind of sick. I'm looking forward to that. Like matching what tunes should be right with the visuals and stuff like that. I'm actually really excited about that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to today's show. That James has been getting a lot of messages about today's show. It's been absolutely mental, like literally mental. I think there's paparazzi outside.
All right, let's fucking do it. We'll show you some sights of Melbourne in 1, 2, 3, transition.
Oh, no.
Good morning.
All right, let me tell you something right now. Before the end of this episode, you're gonna have Chris Lake on Moving Differently. And the reason I say that is because I've spent so much time in his presence over the past few days but we haven't filmed any of it. Like, I sat and had coffee with him for like an hour and a half yesterday, and then we've just been sat in the lounge on the table next to him. But it was just that kind of environment where we don't film anything, you know? But obviously, we're friends now, innit? We're boys, we're like... Also, welcome to Melbourne Airport. I'm so tired, I woke up at 5 a.m.
Do you notice how slow it is?
Slowest escalator in the world. It is, isn't it? It's very safe though. It's what we like. The slowest escalator in the world. Yeah, we're going to our gate now to fly to Sydney. I just need to go to bed. The jet lag's hurting today. It's a nice airport though, isn't it? Transition. What are we going to transition to?
Transition.
Dream.
I'm trying to film here.
Sorry, I didn't know you were filming.
Sydney. Welcome. We brought the British weather with us. So if you're wondering if the weather improved as we got to Sydney, it did not. It's grey as hell and fairly cold. It just feels like the UK, I'll be honest. Anyway, it was a short flight and we have arrived, and I cannot wait to go to the hotel and go to bed. Tita, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I landed and there was a whole plethora of restaurants that I wanted to go and visit, and I had a sushi roll wrap. So I'm alright, but I also need sleep.
I sleep so bad. So yeah. Wallace, did you see the Sydney Opera House from the plane?
I did, bro. It's
What did you think, mate?
very underwhelming.
See, the thing with the Sydney Opera House is it's a very special design and everyone knows the famous building, but when you actually see it in real life, it's not that big.
But is it bigger up close? Because that's what I thought. We saw
right.
it from the sky, and everything from the sky looks like ants. You know? So, maybe the Sydney Opera House is going to be bigger and on the floor. We'll see.
Transition to some really nice shots of a scenic Sydney motorway.
Portami dove non vedrò più la luce del sole. Si è fermato il tempo sul mio Rolex.
Right, we've not filmed since you last seen us because James has just been asleep. He's been catching up on sleep because we have a really early wake up in the morning. It is now it's now about midnight. We're going to head to the club now. James is just getting ready. Rashad and I have been for sound check. The club looks sick. It looks sick. It sounds sick. Everybody working there is sick. Lighting, visuals, everything just looks sick. It's going to be a sick night. A lot of hype fam were there when we left the final checks just now. And yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be sick. So Rash and I did sound check, and then we've just done final checks just now. Everything looks sick. Yeah, very excited for this one. It's going to be sick. Transition.
Are we in London? Are we in Manhattan? No, we're in Sydney, so I don't understand why the hotel room's so fucking small. But hey, here it is. Welcome to the small hotel in Sydney. I just woke up. I've been asleep for like 8 hours. I feel amazing.
You can all see how small it is because look how we all stand.
This
is how we all stand.
This is literally it. Like, it's fucking. It reminds me of a Manhattan hotel room.
Yeah.
But we're not in Manhattan, so I don't know why they built it like this. I'm sure the space isn't that precious here. So yeah, we are about to go to the club. Have you guys filmed anything?
I just filmed a little bit now.
Okay. Yeah, I've been asleep all day. I don't know what these guys have done. You're interviewing the wrong person.
Oh, get ready. Get ready. Soundcheck was a bit different, and I actually really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. We were going through the new visuals and how the visuals should be placed during James' set. I think you're going to really like. You're not going to be able to see it, actually. To tell a lie. Unless you start doing this. That's the only time you're going to see
Sometimes
it.
do that.
But yeah, no, it's absolutely amazing. The team, incredible. Like, they're on point. We all know how I like a team that's on point. But yeah, just ready to do the show. Club's excellent.
The club is fucking sick. The lighting is sick. The visuals look sick in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like,
we've given him.
I've played at this club before, right? And it was good, but I wouldn't be like, it's fucking sick. So they must have
done
like,
a lot of work.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
yeah.
And it sounds very good in there.
Yeah,
Really, yeah.
and they know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's really good to
So
hear.
yeah,
Sorry, can I get past you there?
Yeah. Also, they have show control.
Do they? Yeah.
But Rash is in charge of CO2.
You know what I will say about this hotel room? It's incredibly well equipped.
yeah,
It
it
is.
is. It really is. It's like well, you've been there before,
Yeah.
but it's amazing, isn't it, to get in there?
You just go right through the casino.
You know, but
I don't
you-
remember it like crystal clear.
yeah, you go right through the casino, but
Yeah.
because it's you, they're going through like a.
Oh, they just made us go through the casino.
Sorry, you just said a moving differently. Relic there, unironically.
Yeah, yeah.
A maze.
That is literally where the history of the word came from.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
Iconic.
So what, you think the casino's a maze?
definitely is amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like Australian lifts are just.
They're built different, bro.
Yeah,
It
literally.
didn't even move. If I did that in Europe, mate, we'd have the fire brigade out.
I feel a little.
I want your body, everybody wants your body, so let's jack, 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 jack,
James Hype, bitch. 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 James Hype, bitch.
Gang. Diggity reef. D. Welcome to the D. Brief. We're here in Sydney, Australia. What's mad is I actually still feel tired. But alas, we have to go to the airport in 10 minutes. See, I'm in store manager now.
Basically.
You've got 3 minutes, mate. Sleep now.
Let's go.
So yeah, that show was really, really good. By the end, I didn't like it straight away. Partly my fault, partly other people's fault. Walked into the club. The sound in there is amazing. Like it's a totally purpose-built club within a casino. So it's almost like a fucking studio. Like it sounds elite. the compression on the music is so good. Like,
Yeah.
I can do anything while I'm DJing and it sounds good. Like, it's fucking brilliant. And sometimes when clubs have heavy compression, that had heavy compression, sometimes it can be too much where you can hear the compression. In there, I didn't feel that at all. It just sounded really fucking nice, so tight. And yeah, absolutely bussing. Bussing. Okay, so next they had no artist room in there, so we kind of walked in there, and I'd only just woken up, so I was just like stood like awkwardly in this like behind the booth, like. And then we went to the DJ booth and got ready for the set. Walked into the booth, hit play, started DJing, and I was like, shit, I'm really asleep. I need a Red Bull, right? So I turned to Rashawn and I was like, yeah, we got Red Bulls, because like on my rider, right? In fact, first of all, when we walked in, so I have a drinks rider, which is like a big piece of paper that gets sent to people months and months in advance, saying these are the drinks that James wants, you know, so just to make it really easy so everyone knows.
And an hour prior, me and Wallace had gone to make sure that was there.
So yeah, we walked in and this guy goes to me, he's like,
sorry, my bad. I accidentally stopped it.
yeah, Wallace just stopped the video. So basically, they had a drinks rider sent off ages ago, so they knew what drinks I wanted. And then Rashawn went there earlier, checked that they had the drinks that I wanted. Super easy. There's nothing complicated on there, right? We walked into the club, and as we're waiting, the guy goes to me, yo, James, what drinks do you want? And I was like, can I get some sugar-free Red Bull and some sparkling water? And he's like, is that all? And I'm like, yeah, just that. That's fine. And then we're in the booth. I've started playing. And I'm looking around and I said to Rash, I was like, are there any Red Bull anywhere? And he's just like shaking his head at me in despair. And then next thing I know, some guy puts like a cup of water on the side next to me, like tap water. I'm like, what's this? So I was like, I turned to like another 5 minutes went by and I'm like, I'm really asleep here, man. I need some fucking Red Bull. I turned to Rashawn and he's like, yeah, they haven't got any. And then eventually someone fucking magicked some out of somewhere. But yeah, I feel like my set would have started a lot better if I had the energy drinks and the water from when I wanted them, you know. And it's one of them. So like, there's a lot of scenarios as a DJ where you ask for the rider and you don't really use it, but then a scenario like that will arise where I've just woken up out of bed and all I need is some fucking caffeine and some hydration, and it's not there, and I feel like it delayed the show being good for a while, because I wasn't 100% for the first 15, 20 minutes of the set, and that was a shame, because that's something that could have been quite easily avoided. But once we got past that, and once I was feeling like I was in the zone, it felt really good. There was so many hype from there. Wallace said he went to the back of the room and there were just t-shirts all the way to the back of the room.
Yeah, there was literally t-shirts from the front of the DJ booth right to the exit of the club. And I was just like, I ran to the back because I didn't know they had two mics. The batteries ran out on one of them. And as I went past, I was trying to run back and people were grabbing me as I'm running past. It's just a sea of t-shirts, like literally a sea of them. So it was, it was a lot of hype, man. A lot of hype from literally.
Yeah, I haven't played in Sydney in almost 3 years, and the last time I played it was really special, so I knew it was going to be good tonight, and it did not disappoint. Really nice people as well. Anything you want to add? Anyone want to add anything?
Can I pick up the couple that were there that came all the way down for their wedding anniversary?
Yes.
Pick them up. They came all the way down, but that was the actual wedding anniversary today, and they both are massive fans of
They
James.
spent their wedding anniversary
with James.
watching me. As we were walking out as well, this lady was running behind us and she was like, James, I've come all the way from Germany. And I was like, sorry, what? From Germany? Like,
I genuinely forgot we were in Australia.
Yeah. So we had to stop and get a picture with her. Yeah. I hope we got pictures with all the real hype fam. I tried to get pictures with all the people in the front row.
You did, yeah. Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a cuss thing. It's like, just show respect to other DJs. Like, you as a DJ will like something to be in a certain way for you. Please respect other DJs. Doesn't matter what caliber you are. Just respect everyone, please. That's all I ask. Thank you.
So basically, I had a really good time. Mind focus?
No.
Oh, wait, hang on. The show was so good. I had T-Gang front and centre. Actually, for the whole of James's set, a T-Gang member held up their phone saying T-Gang. So you're going to see it in every single video. But yeah, no, it was really, really good. I just got stood on the way out. Obviously, James is like super hot, so girls were like, and I totally don't mind. Like, I get it. I would do the same. And yeah, she stood on my foot twice, and now I can't feel my big toe. And yeah, she got us far. Fair play to you if you're watching this. You went the mile, like, proud of you. She got all the way through security, through the next security, and then as we were on our way out, and I was like, hey! And then her boyfriend came and got her. But, do you know what I mean? Like, fair play to you. I get it, I see it, but you did break my toe. Apart from that though, James was amazing. Absolutely shelled down, killed it. First time in Sydney for me, and to see like Hype Fam worldwide, Australia, it was just absolutely amazing. And T-Gang, and all the scenes, and my Shine Gang. So yeah, it was amazing. I'm gonna film Wallace so he can talk to you. Here you go. So Wallace, debrief,
Yo,
what have you got to say?
Debrief. I really enjoyed it. It was a really, really sick show. Really sick club. A lot of Wallaceans. Gang.
There were. I took some videos for you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wallaceans did not disappoint. More importantly, Hype Fam did not disappoint. They were everywhere. Like James said, I went into the back of the crowd. All I saw was Stereo Hype shirts.
Yeah.
There were a lot of Stereo Hype shirts that you couldn't see from the booth. There were a lot. That was it. I think it was a really sick show. Everybody killed it. There were a lot of people in the booth, so it was hard for everybody to maintain composure.
Yeah,
but I think
Fairmailer booth.
What did you say?
Fairmailer booth.
Fairmailer booth. Everybody killed it though, and yeah.
Nice one.
Gang.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, that's wrong. I did the transition before you gave me one.
Transition.
Ah!
Yo, so something's come up. It's the morning after the show. As you can hear, I've just woken up. Rashawn's just texted me saying we're not doing the Perth show. We're not going to Perth today. When we got back from the show last night, James wasn't 100%, and I guess overnight it's just got worse. I don't know exactly what's going on. I just know we're not going to Perth. So we don't need to leave right this second, that's why. I'm not rushing. But hopefully everyone's okay. I'm going to keep you updated. It's probably going to be a bit of a Wallace section right now, so Wallaceans, you're welcome. No, but in all seriousness, I hope everyone's okay. We'll find out more as the day goes on. I imagine it'll be me and Rashawn keeping you updated for now. And yeah, who does this? Don't know what's going on. But for now, I think Rashawn's going to come to my room and explain what's going on and explain what's going to happen. Because yeah, I just know we're not going to Perth. And yeah. However, moving differently is carrying on, so stay, stick, stop, don't go anywhere. Transition. What? I don't even know if this will make it in, but I'm packing and I'm playing music, and I just realised I'm playing the non-Stereo Hype music. So, to make my packing go quicker and more enjoyable, I, like you should, I'm going to listen to the Stereo Hype Sounds, Tech House, House and Bass selections curated by James Hype playlist. There's Rash. Sean K. Oh my god, that's zoomed in. Oh no, it's not.
Can't come away from it.
What's up, bro? Yeah. What's going on, bro?
Where do I start? James is really ill. Like, really ill. When he contacted me this morning, yeah. I knew, yeah. So, like I told you in the message, we're not going to Perth. He's going to stay here in Sydney, and he's just going to have to rest. He's going to rest the whole time till the next show on Saturday. So, yeah, that's all I can tell you right now, bro. If I hear anything else, I'll let you know. As you see, I was really ready. I was already dressed. But, do you know what? Health comes before anything, and I just want to make sure he's alright.
How are you feeling, Rash?
I feel good in terms of like
Health.
If we're talking about individual health, I feel good. But me as a tour manager, me as myself, like personally, I like to know that like my peoples, my team are doing well and they're okay, and that comes before anything. Safety, health, all comes before anything. And that's not just me saying it for the camera, it's just literally just me. Wallace can vouch for me.
I vouch. Rash is always looking out for the team before anything or anyone else.
So, yeah. Just have to look after each other and make sure everything's alright. I sound mad, sad and depressed, but because we don't know what this is.
Yeah, can't take it lightly.
Yeah, you can't really take it lightly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How you doing with this?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. My like sinuses are blocked, as people could probably hear. But apart from that, I'm good. I'm worried about James, but I know everyone will pull through, like we always do. This is our 31st something week of touring. Like, we're not new to this.
True.
So, yeah, just take it as it comes, and I'm just gonna see how it goes. But I'm good. I know everyone will be alright, everything's alright, and yeah, we move.
Do you know, I was looking at the time, yeah? We did debrief an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, it has not been long since we've done a debrief. Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry guys, I'm not that perky as I usually am, but just a bit. Woo! I don't know.
Well, let's see how today goes and give me a rash transition.
Yo, it's Wednesday night. Last time you heard from me was Saturday night, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days ago. 4 days ago. Unfortunately, had to miss 2 shows, which is shit, really shit, because they were in Perth and I haven't been to Perth for like 3 years, and I don't know when I'm next going to be able to go there. So it's super annoying to have to miss shows like that. But I was just dying after that gig, and then I basically haven't been able to get rid of this illness that I've had, because every time I get a bit better, I do another gig and do another mad flight, and so I just haven't got better. And I think the long flight to get to Australia, like the 24-hour flight, just fucked me up. And then since we've been here, I just felt weak as fuck. And then after both gigs, I was just like so like breathless and dizzy. It's like, this is just horrible. And after that gig at Marquee, I tried to go to bed, and everything was just hurting, and like my lungs were hurting. It was weird, man. So yeah, I saw a doctor and stuff. And they were like, they thought I had viral bronchitis, and basically there's no way to treat it. Just rest, which is the deadest thing anyone wants to hear ever. So yeah, I'm not able to go to the gym, which is horrible because I love the gym. And I just try not to do anything whatsoever. So up until today, I haven't done anything because I want to be better for next weekend, because next weekend's hectic. Like, there's a lot of shows and we're going to loads of cool places. I don't want to miss any more shows because it's the worst, because I know how long people wait to see me and how much people save up money and people make plans, and yeah, it's terrible. I don't want to miss any shows. But yeah, so today's the first day I've actually done anything. I'm here in the studio and I'm just trying to finish a few bits because I've been working on the road loads lately. I went to my studio like last week for half a day to finish some stuff. But I made a whole track on the flight out here, on the long ass flight. So I've been making it sound correct in this studio today, in this big studio. It's fucking loud in here. And I'm also so jet lagged still. I don't even understand how I'm so jet lagged. Like, it's 7 p.m. I've been ready for bed since 4 p.m. I just don't get it. I don't know how I'm supposed to get past this jet lag because I just can't. I bet you like the day we leave, my body will be like, oh yeah, I'm good now. Honestly, guarantee it. But yeah, Australia is not easy, man. I can go to the US so easily, but going to Australia it fucks with my body clock. So yeah. Play this tune. So, remember like a few episodes ago when I was working on tunes with Diplo? It was a while ago actually. I was working on tunes with Diplo for Major Lazer stuff. He basically just sent me a load of vocals and he was like, yo, have a go with some of these and see if you come up with anything. And I did a few things, sent them back and forth to him. And they all just kind of fizzled out. And then when I was on the plane the other day, I made this with one of those vocals. There you go.
Jeez. Sick.
So I sent what I've done here to Diplo, and he said, yeah, I can find a live part, like a live recording from a jungle event in Jamaica, and then we can stick it in the breakdown, which I thought was a really cool idea. And then he's referenced like another track where they do something similar. So basically what all I sent in the other week was like just the kind of rough idea. And now I've got to get it into something that's playable. You'll notice straight away it sounds just like Say Yeah, which is amazing, because Say Yeah is the best track in the world. When it goes into this second breakdown, this is the bit where he wanted to put the live recording from some sort of jungle event or dancehall event or whatever he's thinking. You'll kind of get the vibe here. Yeah.
Jeez.
So I've just been making it playable, basically. A lot of the time when I make music in headphones, it's a fucking massive mess. So you kind of gotta like... The good thing with this track is because it sounds like Say Yeah, I can just compare it to Say Yeah. So like when I'm doing the kick and the bass, I know that if it sounds like Say Yeah, it's gonna sound good. And if it doesn't, then I need to look at it again. So like, hear the intro. And then I can reference it to Say Yeah, so like this. So I know the hi-hats need a bit of work and they need to be like brightened up a bit, but that's a minor detail. The kick and the bass are hitting correctly. Let me play another tune that I made at like 4 AM earlier in the week when I couldn't sleep because fuck jet lag. This one needs a vocal, I think. The other reason I needed a studio today is because I need to approve the masters for Back to Basics, because I've sent shit back so many times, and then when I'm not in the studio, the only way I can check if something is right is by playing it in a club. But because I was so sick before the weekend, I kept forgetting to put the new version on my USB. So everyone was like, "Yo, James, you played this record yet to approve it?" And I was like, "No, I forgot." So James Hype and Teeth Allow B2B drops very soon.
Take this back to basics, 'cause I hate this mess we're making. If you fake it, can't mistake it.
So yeah, I think I've got that to where I wanted it to. The earlier versions, it was too like clunky with the kick and the bass. It was very like whereas now it's like smooth and it's rolling, which is where it was supposed to be originally. So yeah, that's coming out like next month. Super exciting. I think I'm gonna go to bed now because my brain stopped working like a while ago. I think I did pretty well on this considering. I'm gonna get studio again on Friday because I got fuck all on again on Friday. However, tomorrow we're gonna go to this Australian radio station called Nova. I think it's called Nova. I hope I'm right. So yeah, we're gonna go to this radio station in Sydney because guess what? Really, really good timing. Ferrari's just entered the top 10 in Australia.
Jeez.
Literally the week that we're here, which is really, really convenient. But for everyone really, like for me, but then also for the radio stations, because then they can be like, look, we have James Hype. So really cool. So yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. I've actually booked this for another 45 minutes, but I'm not going to do anything else. My brain is fried. I just need to like, I don't know, man. I'm so tired, bro. It's horrible, bro. But I get up in the morning and feel amazing as well.
Yeah. Like, yeah, today's the day.
Yeah.
6 p.m. No. I just find it funny the sheer amount of caffeine that's everywhere.
I had 2 bangs, yeah. I had 2 bangs and a coffee since I got here. It doesn't work, man. It doesn't work.
Alright. What's that, bro?
Give him a name. It's loud as fucking here. We're not gonna hear you.
I don't know what. I don't want to go with the obvious one, but I was gonna say.
Cody.
Huh?
Nothing.
Tony?
What, Tony the koala?
Yeah.
Of all the names, yeah.
I actually said Cody, but Tony sounds alright.
I thought you said Tony.
I was gonna say Kenny, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kenny.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple, innit? Kenny the koala loves Australia. Basically, Universal Music Australia sent me like a big box of Australian things. It was all food apart from this. So I was like, I'll bring this one with me. He had a flag and it fell off. So now it's just like a finger thing. We're just waiting for someone from Universal, and then I think we're going to a radio station just to do an interview because as I said to you yesterday, fortunate timing, Ferrari's in the top 10 in Australia right now.
Jeez.
Who does this? Falling apart. Rashawn's got his Australian haircut.
Hey, listen, they flipped my beard as well. I gotta rate them.
When he told me he was getting a haircut in Australia, I was like, he's gonna look so weird with a mullet, you know. Can't imagine how Rashawn's gonna look with a mullet. When he came back without a mullet, I was like, okay, not what I was expecting. People here love a mullet. Thank you. Hi, James. Lovely to meet you.
Sure, man. Nice to meet you, right? Oh, mate. It's like my first time going to Canada, and I got shown this drink. I was just like, bro, this is really nice. Yeah.
Yo, so we're here in the offices of Nova, which is a big radio station here in Australia. You laughing? Yeah. We're about to meet some of the guys and do some interview stuff. We're actually really early because
I love that. It actually wasn't even me this time.
Do you know what? Right, on my itinerary, it was like, yeah, we have to leave at 4:10. It's now 11 minutes past 4 and we've arrived. Transition.
No, I don't think we can go this way then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Awesome, let's do it. I can get you guys in this room as well if you want to listen.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Awesome, just here then. Okay, well, I'll introduce you anyway.
You can hear me.
Oh yeah. Got a thing on there.
Very good.
This is James.
How you doing, mate? It's James.
How you going?
Lovely to meet you.
Hey, buddy.
And this is Rashaan.
How are you?
Hey, how are you? Great to
Alright.
meet you.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry,
Is this like a body cam thing?
No, it's a microphone. I do a weekly vlog, so it's
Sick.
Yeah.
On the weekly vlog.
Yeah, you're on a weekly.
Nice.
It's called Moving Differently.
Lovely. I'll sign a release. So make it.
Yeah.
Hey, on the show tonight, I'm going to call him the Ferrari Man. The song is blowing up here in Australia. James Hype is in the building.
Yo.
The song Ferrari, congrats, man. It's a banger.
Thank you so much.
It's a banger.
Well, the song kind of came about when I was listening to some old R&B tunes, and there's a song from the Naughties called "I Need a Girl" by P. Diddy, and it's got this cool guitar thing in it, and I was like, yo, what if we turn that into a house track? So I just did that, put the drums on it, and played it to a few of my friends, and they were like, yo, this is fire. So we tried to write a little song to it, and it all just came together so easily, so easily.
Okay, well, thank you for dropping by, man.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. New track, Ferrari, out now. We love it. James Hype, everybody. Thank you, dude.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you having me in.
Absolutely. We'll grab a quick photo outside and
course,
then let you get on your way.
Legend.
Thank you, bro. Great to meet you.
mate. Look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your time here.
Yeah, you too.
Safe.
Do you want to do a lift gang? Oh.
You want to show me a lift gang?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you guys. Thanks, man.
What do you think?
I think it's very lift gangable.
What do you think, Ross?
I'm just.
You look scared.
No, I was
scared.
just stretch my legs.
I actually just can't. No.
No.
So that kind of brings us to the end of it. Do it in a minute. Thank you.
Let's do it here.
Yeah, let's sit here. Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Sit on this.
Oh, it is.
It's like a cloud. You won't believe it. So yeah, thank you to the guys at Nova for playing Ferrari and making it a huge record here in Australia as well. This kind of brings us to the end of the episode, but don't worry, because next week, not only are we going to hang on. Just Wallace, just fast forward this bit. Yeah. Not only are we going to Sydney, we're already in Sydney, but yeah, we've got a festival show in Sydney, and then we're going straight to Melbourne on the same day to play at a warehouse. And then the following day, we're going to Brisbane to play at a festival, and then playing at an after party in a club. And then the following day, we're going to Adelaide.
Oh, mate.
For another festival. What?
No,
You're just showing enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That was sick. You actually got me with that. And then the following day will be the end of that episode, because after that, we're going to Asia. Oh, my word.
Oh, mate.
Oh, my word.
That's going to be mad.
Moving differently is moving differently, bro.
Moving.
Wallace, you excited?
I'm excited.
He's excited. Thank you. Rash is on fire today. So yeah, Crank is out now. Buy it on Beatport, stream it, add it to your playlist. Oh, also, if you haven't already checked it out, Tita Lad did a remix of the new Medusa record, and you actually got a preview of it on Moving Differently a few weeks ago. But go and stream it on Spotify because it's fire.
Oh, it's proper fire.
Proper fire, bro. That's what I've been saying. In other news, I finally feel healthy again. You may have seen me yesterday in the studio. I didn't feel sick, I just felt tired, man. Like the jet lag just was eating me alive yesterday. Today, I feel healthy again, which is amazing. So the end of another fire episode of Moving Differently. Big up to Wild Wallace, big up to Rashaan K, and big up to the people of Australia. The only thing I'm disappointed about, right? We still haven't found the answer to the question. Who does this transition?